Hey guys, making sure you know that I'm apologising for last week. I didn't didn't make my face available for making tips and tricks last week. So hopefully some of you weren't lost and some of you didn't have a bad week because you didn't have any tips. But this week I'm back with just the same amount of tips as normal. So that's just going to be one video, and this is it. This is the video. Just want to get that in there first. So, all right, enjoy the video, and I hope you don't feel too left adrift without my video last week. So I hope you enjoy this video, and see you later. Hello and welcome to How You Like Your Lifestyle. It's me again, here for Like Your Lifestyle channel. Just a couple of things to say before we get started with this video. I'd just like to say that it's interesting when people do subscribe to my channel, because I get to see an increased number of subscribers, and it's really great to subscribe my channel and to support my channel's life and my life. So if you can subscribe, you do know anyone who would like to subscribe, then definitely tell them to. Definitely get the word out and make sure your mother knows, make sure your father knows, and your entire family can enjoy this channel. So that's one thing to say. Another thing to say is if you do have any comments that you'd like to leave, please don't hesitate to leave them, because that's what it's there for, and that's why I'm doing this, is so you can comment. And if you have any other idea for a video, you can write it down there, and I'll try my best to try and make it happen for you. So that's video ideas and all kinds of stuff like that. If you do have any lifestyle tips that you'd like to share on the channel, you'd like me to share on the channel, then I can definitely do that if you email me at likeyourlifestylechannel@gmail.com. If you go to my Instagram, you can send me a direct message, likeyourlife.style. So without further ado, welcome to today's video, and it's an absolute pleasure to be talking about something which makes such a difference to me every day, and such a difference to a lot of people I see, every single person I see. It's going to be something called grooming. So I've got a couple of tips about grooming myself, and I've got a couple of things which I've heard from other people which I think are really useful. There's a couple of people on YouTube who do speak about grooming, and I really think that they are excellent, but some of them do miss some of the key points, and some of them do not know what it is. So that's just their problem. It's nothing to do with me. So the best ways that I find is to groom. You do it in the morning and you do it in the evening, both. So you do it every day, in the morning and the evening. So sometimes I find myself waking up around 5, 6, and I turn on the alarm, and I just get up out of my bed, and I look absolutely, I'll tell you right now that I look absolutely shocking. I'm ungroomed, and I look in the mirror, and it's an absolute shocking sight to see. And what I'll then do is get my razor, and I'll just drag that across my face, not extremely hard, but hard enough to get the hairs off and to get some couple of layers of skin off, because that skin is old skin, it's dead skin. That's nothing you want to have around you, because that can cause things like dandruff, and cause stuff like dandruff, and it's not good. You don't want to be doing that. And there's some bad stuff to also be had from hair growing on your face, because that can sometimes grow in the places that you don't like it, and it can also grow in places that you like it. So you may just need to make a couple of decisions about which ones you like and which ones you don't like. And that can be sometimes quite hard. You need to sometimes draw a couple of diagrams, draw a couple of different faces on a page, and see if you can just draw a facial hair on them that you would like to see, spoils, spirals, different kinds of facial hairs. So that's one tip, is to drag razor. What I do is I drag a razor across my face, get a couple of layers of skin off, because every human goes through this at some time in their life. They change all of their skin over, and they become essentially a new person. So that's one thing to do with grooming, I find. Another thing to do is to get special formulas. You can get from different shops, you get from Boots, you get from Tesco's, you get from Sainsbury's, mainly Sainsbury's I get mine from, and it's a Vox VO5, kind of Shockwaves, Weller, Blaupunkt, kind of different kind of brand of getting different kinds of things, and you can get Schwarzkopf as well. And that's basically, I get my hands covered in that. No, don't be shy about it. And then you do, I tend to do is concentric circles and concentric circles and a couple of squares to get my hair to go exactly where it should be. And that's basically the action I'm doing, is like this, and get a couple of sponsorships from that. And it sometimes can take a little while, but you find yourself, what you do is you end up pulling a couple of the bad hairs out, but that's not a problem. And then you can get something which looks really something you can be proud of. And you can show it to your family, show it to your children, show to just a couple of people out in the garden. So basically, these are my top. These are a couple of tips to have about grooming. Get up early, very very early. Go to bed as soon as you can, so that you can get up extremely early to drag a razor across your face and do a couple of circles with lots and lots of different formulas in your hands, on your hair, and pull out a couple of hairs. So that's something which a lot of people have been missing, and that's something which I'm very proud to know. If you do want to get in touch with me, or you can just go to like your lifestyle channel at gmail.com and make sure you send an email, type that down to me, and send me a couple of post messages, and I'll try and include whatever you send to me in that kind of format. And subscribe to the channel. Always subscribe to the channel. Okay, that was my episode on grooming, and that's all I've got for today. See you later.